Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's 9:27. When the time arrives for seniors to make a move, there are a lot of things to consider. The new facility, Tapestry, is offering active living for active seniors this morning, offering some great advice from attorney Steve Money, who's joining us this morning, and also Keller Williams, Suzanne Rentz. Appreciate you guys coming in today.
Good morning. Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about seniors having to make a lot of decisions. I mean, it may be Medicare, it may be health coverage, whatever it may be, but also when it comes to downsizing. And a lot of times, real estate, they live in a house perhaps or property that's too big. And Suzanne, that's where you guys come in and can offer some help and some suggestions.
Absolutely. It can be very overwhelming, the whole process, just dealing with stuff and where do you even begin. And I work exclusively with sellers on our team. And with my clients, I always tell them it's never too soon to start preparing your house to sell. So we tackle several subjects with downsizing. We have a whole segment in our business devoted to that. So yes, it could be an overwhelming process, but you can put a plan in place.
I start to say, I think a lot of people just feel better knowing they have a plan.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah, it takes that pressure off. But when it comes to real estate or whatever it is, Steve, so many times they involve legal issues too. A lot of questions there.
Absolutely. Part of downsizing is it's a great time to get your other affairs in order. And I don't look at it as let's plan your death by any means.
Sure.
But there are just documents like a power of attorney, an advance directive. It's a good time to get control of your own issues, such as your own health care. Who do you want making decisions for you? And it's just a great time to kind of get your life a little bit in order.
Sure.
And that would include some basic legal issues.
And I would say, too, the kids, the parents who are thinking about that, my parents always say, well, we need to talk about it. I was like, oh, I don't want to talk about that because you're getting old. That makes me uncomfortable. But if they want to talk about it, if your parents want to talk about it, talk to them, encourage them to make those legal issues.
That's the best point you could possibly make, because I went through that with my own mother.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about it. And here it's my job to do that stuff, and I didn't want to talk about it. So I would recommend to parents, insist that you talk about it with your kids. It's the best favor you could do for them. And kids, I'm going to say, listen to them. Listen to your parents, because maybe you don't want to hear it, but they need to say it. And that's a relationship that you're never going to get back.
And as Star said, that gets back to that planning that we were talking about. Yeah, they always feel a lot better about the planning. Now, there's a seminar coming up. It's going to be December 13th. Talk a little bit about that, Suzanne. When it's coming up, how folks can get involved.
Sure. When we do a downsizing seminar, it's really like downsizing in a box. We cover so many different topics, and you have access to Steve. Steve has some very valuable information. We've got someone on estate sales, someone that shares about moving and packing and just the whole process. And from beginning to end, we tackle very important subjects. Each person that attends will actually get a packet with information to take with them.
Awesome. Very
valuable information. And the event is taking place December 13th, and it's at Clare House. It's also from 9:30 to 11:30.
All right, and we were talking about this earlier. It's free. It's open to everyone, but you'd certainly encourage folks to RSVP if you want to certainly make sure that you've got a spot.
Yep, absolutely. Great time. Good investment.
All right, and good time to ask a lot of questions. There's no way we can cover everything in just 3 minutes.
A lot of
Is there, Steve? Yeah. Appreciate you guys coming in today. Thank you very much.
You.
And happy Thanksgiving, too.
Thanks, you too.
By the way, Tapestry, their pre-release is now. Move in next spring. But to find out more about the big event coming up on December the 13th, you can give them a call, 855-747-9578. And you can also go online, tapestrytulsa.com for more.